Well, this race to become the next, I say race, to become the next Everton manager, it's taken a few twists and turns. What's that face for?
Oh, not just twists and turns, it's taken a few stumbles.
Hasn't it just?
People have been falling over at the starting line, it seems.
Marco Silva's gone. Oh, Vito Pereira's coming in. Well, maybe not. He wants to stay in China. We'll give it to Duncan Ferguson. Well, hold on. Unai Emery, that's the guy. No, wait a minute here. Ancelotti's been sacked by Napoli. He might be the guy. Let's talk Emery. What do you think? Everton?
No. The big question is why? What did he do at Arsenal to suggest that he is a good fit for Everton right now in the Premier League? Listen, I get it. At Sevilla, outstanding. And I was full of praises for him there. And then, well, left a little bit to be desired at PSG, but I thought, and I'm backtracking on a lot of things I said in the past about Unai Emery here, I thought the experience at PSG would serve him very well at a club like Arsenal. Yet, well, there's nothing during his time at Arsenal, and in particular over the last few months, that if I were Everton, would say, yes, he is my man, he's the one I need to go out and get.
Is he the best option available right now for Everton?
That's a good question. And it's where Everton see themselves as a football club, because the Premier League continues to be as attractive a proposition as any, or for most, in terms of bringing managers in. But the challenge for Everton, or a club like Everton, is inevitably there will be a lot more sackings between now and the end of the season. And where do you find yourself in the pecking order in that regard? At the same time, and you mentioned Duncan Ferguson, listen, and I know it was, for all intents and purposes, it was a temporary appointment, but it was a good performance. Mm-hmm. And maybe...
We'll see how he gets on at Old Trafford.
Exactly. Maybe, just maybe, results suggest that Everton don't need to look too far.
One person we haven't mentioned just yet, who has constantly been hanging in there as a single-digit odds potential next manager, is David Moyes. Mm-hmm. Some Everton fans don't want him back, others do. If you gave most Everton, if you were to do a poll from Everton fans, let's take Emery out of this for a minute. Ancelotti or Moyes? Ancelotti wins that, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I understand the nostalgia, shall we call it, of bringing David Moyes back.
But that was then.
But that was then. And given what we've seen of him ever since his time at, well, leaving Everton, and I'm including his time in Manchester United there, well, again, what is there that says, yes, David Moyes is a manager that we're looking for?
Is Everton attractive enough as a club for Ancelotti?
Ooh, I don't think so.
Why?
Carlo Ancelotti is one of the best managers in world football.
Fair.
And despite how things unravelled over recent weeks at Napoli.
But that was a mess.
That was, exactly. And I don't think it was his making.
Agreed.
If I'm Carlo Ancelotti, if I'm advising Carlo Ancelotti, I think there are any number of big clubs in world football who may very well be looking for a new manager soon. And Ancelotti would fit the bill. For argument's sake, Arsenal. If I am advising Ancelotti as to Everton or Arsenal, right now I'm still thinking Arsenal.
Is Arsenal beneath him, though? Does he feel he could do a better job, finally?
Similarly, if I'm advising Ancelotti, I think he'd get a bigger club than Arsenal.
That's the thing.
That kind of puts in perspective Ancelotti to Everton.
The bottom line is, if they're not quite sure who they want Everton, see what happens with Duncan Ferguson and then make a decision.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.